So, man, what's been up with your boy Aaron Rodgers, man?
That boy been talking spicy. Did you see him on the Pat McAfee show?
Yeah.
Calling out ESPN. I think they were on the ESPN
I seen a lot of
platform,
backlash.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I seen a lot of backlash because it even spilled over to people talking about how Pat McAfee, all the stuff he can do with his show and, the cursing and the different stuff other people ain't doing. They fired everybody. But, yeah, man, hey, Aaron Rodgers had something to say.
Man, for people who ain't watched, man, Aaron Rodgers went on the Pat McAfee show. And I don't know if this is the official rollout of his show, but they kind of set up a set at training camp. But I know every podcast is like a training camp tour. So maybe he was just on the training camp tour. I don't know if he was necessarily representing ESPN. But Aaron Rodgers called out ESPN, man, which I feel him, bro. I feel him. And his beef with ESPN is because they covered his nation status so heavily. So during that time where athletes were required to get the COVID vaccine, he didn't believe in it. Between him and Kyrie Irving, man, they was killing him.
Stephen A came out and apologized. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, they was killing him. But yeah, that's why he was like, man, ESPN, they had a lot to say, but
now look,
serious matters they don't seem to talk about. Which I agree. Like, I haven't heard much coverage behind Mike Vrabel and the Diana, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, Rossini affair. But one thing that they said that stood out to me was, you out of all people should know that personal lives ought to remain personal. Right? Because Aaron Rodgers is adamant about keeping his personal life personal.
Yeah.
But his comeback was epic. He goes, yeah. But when it impacts real things like voting, player of the year, coach of the year, this is beyond personal life. What's your thoughts on this, man?
I'm all for it, man. To start, like, did you get the vaccine?
No, I never got vaccinated.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I never got vaccinated.
I was always against it. I felt like it was something that came out too fast. There wasn't enough research and evidence behind like side effects and testing and things like that. But whatever, long story short, I love it when things come back around and it wasn't what it was said to be. I mean, love it from a standpoint of I agree now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, people and you got to think about it, from COVID to now, how many more voices of athletes, how many more podcasts were established? The whole kind of world and trajectory of information done changed, bro. Like, none of this existed 6 years ago. I mean, not none of it, but most of it. Most of everything we hear, see, YouTube, these channels, none of it existed prior to COVID. So I like it, man. People have a voice. They utilize their voice. He just did it on a bigger stage. Yeah. I don't know what they thought was going to happen, but hey, I'm finna bring this
nigga was not playing
on TV for everybody. You feel me?
He was calling him a criminal. He was calling Fauci a criminal because Fauci is the doctor that kind of spearheaded all that. I
seen the hearing, bro.
Isn't he on trial right now? There's a hearing or something like that?
Yeah, well, I seen it, bro. And he kept using this repeated line, fifth of me. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The reason why I didn't get the vaccine, believe it or not, and this might sound crazy.
Everything you say is crazy, bro. Go ahead.
It was heavily influenced by how athletes were moving, honestly. Because a lot of athletes spoke out on their reluctancy to get the vaccine. My thought process at the time is, this is the top 1% of people who are the most in tune with their body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if they're either being guided by physical professionals that they work with along those lines, so on and so forth, telling them that this vaccine is not the way to go.
Yeah.